Hello world, I'm coming to you live from the kitchen where shit is about to go down up in here. So before I even begin, okay, this video is going to be the breakdown of the UK trailer, all right? As we all know, the UK trailer has been released. I want to take this time out to say shout out to the one, the only, Craig from Wentworth Life, because let me tell you something, he stood up last night, okay, because he knew these UK trailers were coming out and he was not gonna miss them. So he stood up, he recorded, he shared the videos with me and the rest of the world, and now we're here to talk about it, okay? If you have not gone to see Wentworth Life's latest video, the one where he's talking about his theory for how and why Reb is killed, then do so, because he's got some freaking theories. It's a good one. I gasped. I was like, oh shit. So we're gonna just get right into this. We're going to break down this UK trailer, okay, frame by frame, and then we're gonna talk about it, okay? Or I might just talk about it and tell you my thoughts as I'm showing you the frames. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm doing. I never do. I just turn on the camera. I've got some notes. Got some notes because I was so excited last night and I didn't want to forget anything. So here we go. Are you ready? Oh my God, I'm ready. I'm so excited. Like, what a way to wake up. I love waking up to new Wentworth information. I'm gonna put the trailer here, but I'm gonna just change the music. And so watch the trailer and then we're gonna talk about it. Goosebumps? Did y'all get the goosebumps? Because I had goosebumps the entire time. We're gonna just talk about this right here, right now. So the first scene is Ali Novak. It's a flashback of her brutal stabbing in the showers in season 8, all right? So we see her get stabbed by the treacherous bitch, Judy Bryant. And then the next clip is the treacherous lying snake, okay, Judy Bryant, looking like I wanna smack her so hard on both cheeks with both of my hands, all right? So she's there walking into some room, and then the next clip is Winter in her cell, okay, looking defeated. And then the next clip is Joan Ferguson looking at herself in the prison mirror that is inside the women's units, okay? Not the units, in their individual cells. And then the next scene is my beautiful, precious baby love, Luke Kelly, in the yard, looking unbothered, looking at Mari in the face like, bitch, you don't scare nobody, goodbye. And then the next clip we see is this, and it says, everything is about to change. You bet your bottom dollar it is, okay? Nothing will ever be the same in the halls of Wentworth. We get this clip now, which is of the barbed wire, okay? And like an above view of the yard. And then we see this little clip. This little clip right here, oh, I enjoyed every minute of it. So it's Boomer, okay, and Luke Kelly, and they're like circling each other, like two animals about to fight. You know what I'm saying? It was great. Boomer didn't take her eyes off of Luke Kelly, and I'm sure that Luke Kelly didn't take her eyes off of Boomer when they were circling each other. Oh, I love that scene so much. It was just so, ooh, like, yes, y'all are gonna fight, and when y'all do, it's gonna be on. Oh, shit. Look at the intensity in Boomer's eyes. Boomer did not come to play this season. She's coming for your ass, okay? She's gonna go boonta on whoever the fuck she has to. She's punching all of the tits in. She just doesn't care. It's Boomer 2.0 this season. The next clip is this bitch, okay? Judy Bryant's punk ass. Yo, I can't stand her, and with every clip that they give me, I hate her even more. So shout out to Vivian, whatever her last name is, the actress that plays Judy Bryant's punk ass, because you have done a fantastic job of making the masses hate this character. So we see her in the yard, and she's looking at Luke Kelly. She's like, you know, making her way to run run up on Luke Kelly. So Luke Kelly sees her. In the next clip, we see Luke Kelly sees her and she turns to the side like, bitch, what in the fuck do you think you're doing? Because I don't know if you realize or not, but ain't nobody afraid of you over here on this side. So Luke Kelly's looking at her unbothered, like always, you know, because she's never pressed by these bitches. Like, these bitches don't got nothing for her, you know. So she's like just looking like, oh God, what are you about to do? And Judy Bryant is just continuing to run. In the midst of this, we see Sheila, the beady-eyed little monster, all right? And she's looking in the direction of where Boomer and Ruby are standing. And then she looks like straight ahead. And then she looks towards where Luke Kelly and Reb are. So we see them getting ready to fight. And we all know that Lou throws her to the side like last year's iPhone, okay? And then we see this, an explosive final sentence. Oh my stars. And then we see Joan Ferguson. And this looks like she's in the kitchen because she's got her hairnet thing on. And she's just looking like she does. She's always just, you know, looking. The next scene is that fight in the yard where we see Mari and some other women. It looks like Will Jackson, but you never can tell about these things. It looks like Will Jackson grabbing one of the women that's grabbing onto Mari. And he's getting her off of Mari. And that's really all we see there. And then this next clip was the clip heard round the world, okay? Yo, when I tell you, I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps all over my body when I saw this next clip. So in this next clip, we've got my beautiful, precious baby Love, okay? She's in the fucking cafeteria. And this has to be after she yells out the now infamous words, "You did nothing!" Right? So she screams that out. I'm assuming before this happens, because in this clip she's being dragged away by the screws and she's yelling out to the women, okay, "I now declare myself top dog." I don't think those were her exact words, pero that's what I'm saying. "I now declare myself top dog." But when she is saying this, like, yo, the emotions that are running through this woman in this whole entire scene, she's shaking, she's just moving her body and they're dragging her. Oh my God, it's exhilarating to watch. Shout out to Kate Box for bringing this character to life in such a fantastic way. Luke Kelly will go down in history, okay? She will be remembered forever in Wentworth. Wentworth, Luke Kelly. There can't be no Wentworth without Luke Kelly. You know, I thought I loved Frankie and Rita. Oh, my love for you, Luke Kelly, runs so deep. So she's basically telling the women, I don't give a fuck if y'all want me to be the top dog. I don't give a shit that nobody passed me their dessert bowls, okay? And I could care less that me and Boomer haven't fought yet. And I, you know, for me to take the position, I'm taking the position of top dog. I'm declaring myself that bitch, and y'all gonna have to deal with it. She ain't playing no game. She don't give a fuck about your opinion. Like, I love her. So that's it. This is the moment she declares herself top dog, all right? Next clip, we see it says questions answered. So all of our questions are going to be answered is what I'm assuming by this. And you know, questions, I've got them. The next clip is Judy Bryant, all right? Oh my God, I can't stand her. Notice how they put this redhead in front of her. I think that's an ode to B. Smith. Whenever I see redheads on the show, I feel like, you know, it's a shout out to B and her red hair. Anyway. So we see Judy Bryant's treacherous fucking terrorist ass, okay? She's got her hair slicked back in a ponytail. And she looks like she's, at first I thought she was wearing outside clothes, like maybe she's leaving for whatever fucking reason, for a trial, I don't know. But upon further examination with my eyes, I think she's got on the dark blue uniform, the same one that Mari is wearing in this photo. Do you see it? Are those the same shades of blue? And then if you zoom in, it looks like she's got something else underneath. Like, it almost looks like there's a lighter blue shirt underneath there and then the darker blue. Could it be a jacket maybe? Oh, I just don't know. But what's the meaning of this? Because isn't that darker blue color for the uniforms, for the bitches that are in protection? So what does this mean? That Judy Bryant ends up in protection? And if so, why? At first I was thinking, well, maybe they find out that she is the one that stabbed Allie, so they have her in protection. I just don't know. Maybe that's it. All right, I don't know. Let's move on. So then we see Mari against the fence or what have you, looking. Once again, they always just looking. And then we see Sheila looking like she's contemplating all of her life's decisions. You know what I'm saying? And wondering where did she go wrong? Because she just looks stressed, really stressed. So the next scene is Vera Bennett, all right, in a dark room, maybe Maybe it's in the freak's cell, okay? And she's telling her, she's telling her that she's saying the words, "What is your end game, you fucking crazy ass lunatic?" Okay? That's what she asks Joan Ferguson, and Joan Ferguson is looking at her like, "I'll never tell." So she ain't never gonna tell her what the plan is until the plan has happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, who the fuck you think you are? Why would you ask Joan Ferguson, what is your master plan? She's not gonna tell you, but you will find out. Vera, she's just at her wit's end with Joan, and I don't know what's gonna happen. So then in this next scene, I screamed out, "Where are you going?" That's what I yelled out, because I'm like, what in the fuck? So we see Luke Kelly, okay, climbing the fucking chain link fencing. Where is she going? I don't think she's trying to escape the prison. You want me to tell you why? Because if you zoom in and you look at the fucking top of the fence, there's no barbed wire there. There's no barbed wire. And it looks like you should be able to see it from this view, but you don't. So maybe this is just like a fence that leads to another part of the yard, and she's climbing the fence because she's trying to get to whoever is in that area of the yard. Does that make sense? I don't fucking know. I'm never certain about what I'm thinking, but that's what I think is happening here. I don't think she's trying to escape, because Luke Kelly's not stupid. She is climbing this fence so that she can get to someone who's on the other side so she can beat the shit out of them. And being that it's nighttime and she's a bloody mess, I'm assuming that this has something to do with the scene, the little clip that we saw, the pictures of her and Rita bloodied up. You know what I'm saying? I think some shit is going down, and it's happening at night, and someone's gonna die. I think this is the moment where Rita and Lou and Ferguson have their fight scene. Whew. All right, so then the next thing, it says secrets exposed. That means all the secrets are coming out. Everything is gonna come to the light. Everything that's in the dark is going to come to the light. That's what this means. The next clip we see is Joan Ferguson's eyes, okay? With that menacing look. Then we see this. We see Vera Bennett, and I don't know where the fuck she is. I don't know if she's in one of the units doing this, but that's what I think it is. I think she's in one of the units, and she's putting powder into a glass jug, all right? And then behind the powder, it looks like there's a thing of milk, like a glass container of milk. So if you ask me, she's about to mix this powder with that milk, okay? And it's probably going to turn into a poisonous concoction that she's hoping the freak drinks. All right? Oh, my God. If you look at Vera's face in this one, you can see that she has clearly crossed a line. She's crossed a line. She has reached the point of no return, okay? She's willing to kill the freak in order for her to just, put an end to all of her mischief, okay? But Vera ain't never going to be the same. You're a murderer. You're a fucking murderer. And this is who you are now. I understand why she's doing it. I ain't mad at her. Next clip is a flashback clip to when Mr. Jackson was burying Joan Ferguson alive in the woods, all right? In the fucking forest. So we see that he's throwing dirt on her grave, and then we see the clip of him getting into the car when we, the viewers, found out that it was in fact Will Jackson doing the burying, because we didn't know up until this point when he showed his face, all right? The next clip, I think this is a flashback. I think this clip right here is a flashback clip to season 8 when Vera was in the gas station putting gas in her car, and then went in to pay and left her child in the back seat like a fucking idiot. Like, listen, I don't give a fuck if the child is sleeping, all right, or in a coma. You take the baby out of the vehicle and you bring her inside with you to pay for your gas. This is a crazy world that we live in, and people are stealing children left and fucking right. Eso no se hace, okay? So this is the clip where Joan Ferguson was gonna steal baby Grace. She was gonna steal baby Grace here, but what happened? Somebody made noise, I believe it was, and Vera came out and she didn't have enough time to do it, which is just, good. But this is that little flashback, I think. And then we have this scene. It broke my heart, okay? You see my precious baby love, Luke Kelly, with her precious baby love, Reb Keane, and they're walking down that strip where it's like outside but not, you know what I'm saying? She's, with her arms around him, loving him and kissing him on the cheek, and just, they look so happy. Look at that smile on Reb Keane's face. Look at his smile, okay? That smile is going to turn into a frown. This has to be episode 1, because we know he dies in episode 1. These are their last moments of happiness before the unthinkable happens, okay? Oh my God, I'm not ready. They just look so happy. So then we see the next clip and it's Joan Ferguson, all right, looking crazed. And then we see the next clip, which is Will Jackson, a guard, and Joan the Freak Ferguson. Joan is dressed in outside clothes, okay? So she's probably going to her trial. I don't think she's leaving the prison. Like, I don't think she's being freed. I think she's being escorted to her trial, okay? But we see him. He's looking at her, Will Jackson is. And then we see her looking at him. And then that guy, that other guy, the other guard, he opens the gates and lets Joan out. And then this is what I'm wondering. This next little small ass clip, if you blinked, you'd miss it. Because when I watched the whole thing, I didn't see this. It wasn't until I slowed it down to take the screenshots that I was like, what the fuck is this? Where the fuck is this? So we see a really dark clip and it looks like a room. It looks like a room with like some light kind of coming in behind a curtain. There's a lamp. And I think, it looks like a house, like a room in a house. What is it? What is this? Where is this? Could it be Rita? Could it be Rita in the room where her father dies, you know? I don't know. But we see that, and then it goes back to Joan. And what's his name? Dr. Miller's office. And she turns quite aggressively, okay? And says, I am Joan Ferguson, right? And then it goes back to that room, that dark room with the lamp. Like, what the fuck is going on in that room? What are your thoughts about that room? I've never seen it. It's not part of the prison. We see that room once again, and then bang, Wentworth, the final series, coming soon. World, what do you think? What are your thoughts? So I came back to record again because I just finished editing the video footage that you just finished watching, right? And I noticed some shit that I hadn't noticed until the editing process. So boom, that room, that dark room with the lamp and the lights, okay? So I'm sure that some of y'all probably noticed it, but while you're watching the video, but we're gonna talk about the shit right here, right now, real quick. So I was saying, I thought that the first time I saw the room was when I saw the clip that, the picture that you saw. That's not the first time that room makes an appearance in this trailer. The first time the room makes an appearance in the trailer is in this photo here, when we see Mari Winter sitting in her cell. You see the lamp in the fucking background, yo. And then we see it again in this picture here when Vera is pouring that white powder substance into the fucking clear glass to mix it with the milk, all right? You see the lamp in the background. And then you see it again in this picture with Vera when she's, telling the freak, what is your end game, you fucking crazy ass bitch? We see the lamp in the background in all of these scenes. And then we see it, just there, that picture of the room on its own later on. What is the meaning of this? What does this room mean? Does this room, I thought the room was maybe the room where Rita's dad dies in, but now I'm thinking, could it be Baby Grace's nursery? Could that be the nursery? And the reason why it's dark like that is because Baby Grace no longer is in the nursery because she's gone from the house. All right, listen to me. Someone left me a comment and they were saying, what if, being that Joan is in jail and she can't do her own dirty work, she gets child protective services to do her dirty work? You know what I'm saying? She has them do her bidding to take Baby Grace away from Vera. Oh my God. And I was like, yo, my mind is blown. That was never even a thought in my head, okay? But when I saw the room and I saw the clips of the room in the background, that's exactly what my mind went to. I was like, wait a minute, what if whoever left me that comment was onto something? And maybe that room in the background signifies the fact that Baby Grace is going to be taken from Vera. Can you imagine she gets child protective services to do that shit? Yo, shout out to you, whoever it was that left me this comment, because at this moment I don't know your name, but I'm sure that I'll know it once I see the comment and put it here. But shout out to your ass for just, making the wheels in my mind begin to turn. And also something that I noticed about, this trailer, where was Rita? Rita was nowhere to be found in this trailer, and we've yet to see Eve Wilder in any of the trailers. Why is that? Let me stop here, and I'm going to save all my final thoughts and predictions, like I said, for the final predictions video, which might end up being a 2-part video. And that is going to be coming out before the season airs, like I keep saying. But, I just want y'all to know that. All right, world, back to the editing I go. I'm back once again because I was adding music to the trailer and I realized something. So while you're watching the trailer, like, you know how it transitions from one clip to the next? So it's like in the background of the whole trailer is this room, okay, with this lamp and this little bit of light coming in through the window. It's literally in the background the whole time. So like when it transitions from one scene to the next, you see this fucking room. The room is just there. You see it when Luke Kelly's coming over the fence. You see it when they change from Joan Ferguson to this, that, or the third. Like you see it, it's there. I feel like this room holds the answers to all our questions. Yo, I'm fucking going crazy over this shit. I don't know what this room means, but I'm so intrigued by the room. Like, what the fuck is the meaning of this room? This dark room with this lone lamp. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, I've got so many questions. All right, back to the damn video. World, I'm back for the final time. So, mystery solved, okay? It turns out the trailer that I've been watching and that I have here in the video, this was the trailer, the version that was recorded by Wentworth Life. You know what I'm saying? And he just messaged me with the HD version. So I'm watching the HD version and I'm like, hold the fuck up. I don't see this dark, mysterious room with the lamp. You know what I'm saying? So I stopped for a second and I started to like think. And I said, wait a minute, he recorded that trailer. Could this be like a reflection from the TV of his room? So I sent him a message telling him, sure enough, it's a reflection of you know, one of his rooms. And I thought that, yo, I've been going completely insane trying to figure out what's this reflection all about. It's his room. That is so fucking funny. I don't fucking know what to do at this point. You know what this means? I need to take a break. It's about 10:30ish, 10:40ish, almost 11 o'clock this morning. It is now 5:14 and I've been just recording, editing, and doing all of this. What I'm gonna do now is I put pizza in the toaster oven and I'm gonna have a meal because a bitch has not eaten and I think I need to eat so that I can get my mind right because I'm going completely insane. Yo, this is fucking funny. I'm an asshole. Like, I'm so dumb. This is why you should calm the fuck down before you do anything in life. So here's my questions about this whole thing. What the fuck is going on here? Oh my God, this trailer has me thinking so many things, man. I'm flabbergasted. Oh my God, I just don't know what to think. My mind is all over the place and I can't form a thought. But I think we're going to leave this here because I keep saying that I'm going to save my final thoughts and speculation for the final predictions video, which I have been working on. Like, I've been taking notes and I've been like writing things. You got to see this. This is the Wentworth spin-off show notes. Like, I need to do that video too. Still trying to edit the Q&A video, but then all of these new developments have been coming out and then I have to do this first before I do the video. So everyone waiting for the Q&A video, please don't fret. It's coming, I promise. I promise you. That's it. I don't have anything else to say about this UK trailer except shout out to the UK. Shout out once again to Wentworth Life for making it happen. If you like this video, you already know what to do. Click like, subscribe to my shit, turn on the damn notification bell because you want to be alerted for future videos when I post them. Listen, if you are as excited as I am, prepárense because it's going to get even more exciting, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye.